Why isn't holy water used in vaccines? Because you can't take the Lord's name in vain. You're welcome.
So we're moving into the house in less than a week, which means we've got a garage to build, a woodshed to build, quite a few things to build. So we're gonna go into Home Depot and just see if any of the prices have dropped at all with the wood, because it has been ridiculously high for like the last year.
Yeah, we're gonna go get a feeler for what it's like. Let's go.
Let's hope that the prices have dropped at least a little bit.
Yeah, I know. Well, they're supposed to be dropping, so
Yeah,
you know, we'll
we've
see.
heard that.
We're gonna go right to the source today. These stupid things are supposed to be gone soon too around here.
Can't wait.
Yeah. So first things first, we're gonna go to the wood, right?
Yeah. Head
What?
down. Yeah.
So we're in the wood section. This is all Canadian dollars too, right? 2x4 stud, 738. That's not a stud. That's the studs. And then the regulars are 738. This is Canadian prices, right? So that's 8-foot 2x4s, and then the studs are what? Same price?
Yeah, a couple cents cheaper. 33 and one's 36. Oh,
Yeah.
38. One's 738, one's 733.
Right.
So pretty close actually.
And that was a 2x4 stud back there. We used 2x6 for the house. We did 2x4 for the garage. That's what we used 10-footers. They came down. That's down about $3.
Yeah, and that's what we used for the whole garage, wasn't it?
Yeah.
10 footers, yeah.
2x6, 8-footers. 13. I don't remember what the last were, but that's way more than what we did. But that was like 3 years ago.
Yeah, back
But
when
this year was just last fall. And right, this was $3 more expensive on a video we did just a couple months ago.
Oh,
So
wow.
it's $3 cheaper.
That's good.
Yeah. There's the 3/8 by. We sheathed the garage with this. I think it was 42. Then, right? All right, so we just went in, did a walk through Home Depot, and I did a video. I done a couple of videos. Maybe one of them was a couple months ago. This one, the most recent one, was about 3 weeks ago. We were talking about the lumber prices, so we wanted to come in today and just see it firsthand. I've been checking online and stuff, but sometimes it's not updated online right away. So I wanted to come in here since we were going to be in the city today. We had some other things to do. So I went in to actually get a look at what the prices were. So I was kind of based in the most recent one that we did was the garage build in the fall. And I gave those prices maybe a couple months ago or so. But anyways, the one I did 3 weeks ago, sheet of 7/16 OSB was $64 at the time. $64 and change. So now the OSB has gone down finally. It's down to $56. I mean, we're talking it's gone down. But that's still, you know, that's still very, very expensive for a piece of 7/16 OSB. But at least it's going down the right direction. So it's gone down about $8. It's 56 and change now, where it was 64 and change 3 weeks ago since I did that last video. And, you know, hopefully it continues that trend because that's still very expensive, but at least it's going in the right direction. $9 a sheet or $8 a sheet. You add that up, that can add up real fast. Just on one wall, you can save quite a bit of money. So that's good to see. And then another thing, we had done ours with 2x4 10-footers, not 10-foot studs, but true 10-footers. That's what we had done the garage with, just getting the most height we could out of it or whatever. So they were $15.98, I think sometime in April. And then they had gone down to $15.58 maybe 3 weeks ago from the last time I talked about it. And now they're down to 12 something, 12 and change. So that's good to see. That's down, I think they're down a little over $3 now on those. So that's quite a drop really on that kind of a thing, at least for now. Hopefully it continues to go. Still expensive, but that's way better than it was. Because we're keeping an eye on them because, well, we're always kind of building stuff. But we got a garage we got to build here soon. We're going to do it a little bit different than the last one we did. We have plans to do probably a bit bigger, probably around the same height, at least the same height, if not higher, but at least the same height. But it's going to be bigger for sure because I did that 24 by 24. But it wasn't really, I would have liked it a little bit deeper. And I'll probably do a couple doors instead of just the one in the middle. I'll do, you know, two, one on each side. Maybe instead of the 12-foot wide one with a 10-foot high. I need the 10-foot high to get this Dodge in because I got a 6-inch lift and I got 37s on it half the year. So to get that in, you need pretty high. So at least like with lots of room, right? I don't want to be just kind of scraping in. You hit a pebble and you hit the top. So what I'll probably do instead of a 12-foot wide, I'll just do maybe the 8-foot wide doors, but with the 10-foot high, but two of them. So you got like kind of two bays, lots of room. But those are all the ideas we're kind of mulling about. But we wanted to keep an eye on the lumber prices. So I heard they're supposed to be down by August. I mean, we're pushing August here now. We're supposed to be down by August quite a bit more. But it was good to see to come in here. I'm not sure if they've actually changed it online. They may have at the time of you watching this video. But they hadn't online. It was still saying it was 64, I believe. But there now it's saying 56 in the store. So that's good to see. Those are the Canadian prices. I'm sure it's similar in the other parts of the world. But especially we've been talking to everybody about it. It just changes from, you know, just the dollar value or whatever, just of your dollar. But I think pretty much everywhere everybody's dealing with these crazy lumber prices. So good to see they're going down anyways, and we had to see it firsthand. So there you go. Now, you know that Jeep that we just recently got, that 2005 Wrangler? Well, it came with I don't know if it's like the Punisher, but it's like a skull, kind of a big skull, looks like you know, on the shifter knob. But it just, we don't like it really. So it's not our thing. So I want to find like just an actual shifter knob of some sort, right? One that looks better. So we're going to check out a place down here. It's called Canadian Tire. So I highly doubt Canadian Tires are outside of Canada. Just hence the name, right?
Yeah. I feel like only Canadians will know what Canadian Tire is.
Yeah. But anyways, it's like a automotive store kind of. They have some other stuff too. Like lots of other stuff, but it's like kind of known for automotive. And then they have bays where they're working on vehicles and stuff. But anyways, they always used to carry shifter knobs, and like when I was, and the guy's like red a green light, nobody's moving. I do not like that.
Drive some
This
crazy.
person here, I swear, wants to catch the red light, just hoping it turns red.
You do not want to be driving in front of this guy. He gets road rage. He's gonna start throwing things at the car in front of us.
I don't get road rage, but I
I'm
can't
just
say.
kidding.
You know what really bothers me? This is just a side note on drivers. If we're coming up, first of all, I can't say when you slow down at an intersection. You slow down, it's fully green, you're slowing down waiting for it to turn red. Just go. But another thing, like say you're going to left turn and then the person sits back. Like they don't get right up halfway into the intersection. You get out there, right? That's what you need to do. So anybody who's not doing that, start doing it, because the person behind you, you're ruining their day.
You're ruining their day.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
But you get out halfway to the intersection. So if it turns red, everybody already said you just finish it off, gone. You're good, right? Now you're one less car for the next line. You imagine if everybody did that, you would avoid like those big long lines, right? If you added up in the run of a day.
Here's a driving lesson for everyone.
Just so you know. So there you go. That's just it. Anyways, we're here. I'm gonna go see if they have that shifter knob.
I hope so.
Yeah. Nope. So that sucks for them, right? Canadian Tire, you suck.
Yeah, they have a lot of cool stuff in there, but not that. They used to have them.
Not that cool. If they don't have that, they're not that cool at all.
What a dump.
It's actually all right.
But they used to have them here.
But they had it, yeah, like, I remember we used to have it like 20 years ago. They always had it.
Yeah.
We would go in. But the guy said like 2 years ago they get rid of all the custom pedals and all that stuff. Anyway, there's a local one down here we're going to try. It's called Custom Auto. So Custom Auto sounds like I'm talking about Mike Tyson's old trainer. Remember Custom Auto? You remember that?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Anyways,
Somebody on here will.
Yeah. But this is Custom Auto. So we're gonna go check. And hopefully they got what we're looking for.
I hope
Shifter
so.
knob for the, get rid of that
Skull.
tacky looking skull there.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's go. Nope. Nobody carries, and now you got to order it online. I was like, I'm not gonna order it through you. If I could just order it online.
Yeah.
Right?
Just going
Like there's no sense in ordering it nowadays from somebody, and then you have to drive way in here. So
pick it up, no way.
I'll just have to look on Amazon or something.
Amazon's a good one usually. For
I'm not
stuff.
looking for anything special. I hate Amazon as far as like other stuff.
Yeah.
Because like they just freaking can't stand them. But for that stuff, it's alright.
Yeah. And they'll send it right to the house.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah, right? Yeah. So they're good for that, right?
Yeah.
As a partnership, Amazon sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Totally.
As for ordering and having it delivered straight to your house, it's all good for that.
Yeah, for anything else, I hate Amazon. Just let it be known.
So I just called Napa and they don't have it either. So crazy.
It's crazy. You can't get one of those nowadays.
I just don't even know where else to look.
No, it's get it online.
Online, yeah, for sure. So hopefully they sell them online.
Yeah.
It'd be weird if they didn't.
They used to be common though. You used to be able to get those like a couple different styles, right? You know, like right in the store.
Yeah. Now we're hard to come by.
That's kind of weird that Napa don't even sell them.
No, I thought for sure Napa would.
It's a car parts store. They
Yeah.
don't sell them. But do you sell Napa?
I don't know. Dang it.
That's the stupidest one yet. That's stupid if you can't tire not having them.
Yeah.
Napa not selling them?
Yeah.
That just makes no sense.
That's messed up.
Napa has a car in NASCAR sponsored that's a shift.
Oh my
Right?
goodness. And they don't sell it.
Yeah, they don't drive automatics in NASCAR.
Huh.
And they don't sell shifter knobs.
Well, that is weird.
That's weird. Looks like we're stuck with the skull.
Yeah, for now anyway.
Okay. They got one. So this is the this is the thing on there. Hopefully the one I got fits. Sometimes this end can be bigger. I don't know actually. Oh yeah, I think it will. I think. Yeah. It will. Alright, well freaking there we go. A normal shifter knob. The only difference is this here is 5. This is, the Jeep's actually 6-speed, but this is for a 5-speed. So this will be like an anti-theft thing. So like if somebody tries to steal it and they gotta back up somewhere, they'll keep putting it in 6th. That looks better. I like that. Much better. So I got that one that's out of an old Mazda. I got it at a salvage yard, so that's sweet. Got her sorted out. It's getting flipping hot today. They just went to the pool. I'm gonna go meet them there, and we'll see you later. Like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, all that stuff. Help us get to 100,000. We're on our way. So thanks for being here. See you later.